We are heading back to Lake Texoma because this year the meteorologists have been labeling it Soklahoma. Like the wettest conditions Oklahoma has experienced in years. On the last couple videos that we did of Texoma, which I love the fact that I was able to share that with you, and so many people enjoyed it. Thank you all so very much. By the way, side note, yeah, I had that registration sticker. It was in the glove compartment. Don't ask me why I got that in the mail and was like, oh, I'll just throw it in the glove compartment. Like, oh, let me make sure I have it. I don't have like some crazy excuse for all the forensic investigators out there that apparently watch my channel. I love this, you know, the fishing outdoors, is traveling, adventures, like all this shit is my passion, and something as simple as that. What do you think this is, Milliken's channel? Anywho, my bad, joking. We're heading up Texoma. It's breaking rain outside. The lake was taking in over 1 million cubic feet per second of water the other day. If I had to pick one lake that I could fish the rest of my life, you know, in this area, I mean, dude, Texoma's got it all. They've got giant catfish. They've got giant striper. They've a hybrid white bass, crappie, largemouth, smallmouth, spotted bass, meanmouth. Like, what do you... They got blue geeky. That's what all the kids say. It's got everything. It's got some really clear water. It's got some river channel systems that feed into it, you know, creeks. Like, it is certainly, it's a gem of North Texas and southern Oklahoma fishing. Don't worry, I'm not leaving out Oklahoma. I'm gonna stop by some of the regular places today, very briefly, put eyes on them. I mean, this is a couple-hour drive for me, but again, it's worth it. I find this stuff interesting. Like I said, we'll stop at some of the Texas spots on the way through. But I want to see what it like. Do you want to see what it looks like? I do. So, saddle up. My name is Peter. This is My Chaotic Fishing. Thank you all so very much for all the love on those previous Texoma update videos. By the way, I'm solo yellow today. Some days the little guy does have to work too. He was absolutely thrilled when I told him that those videos had over 100,000 views. He was like, what does that mean? I said, well, Bug, that means that like over 100,000 people have watched our update videos on what was going on. They found it interesting enough to give it a few minutes of their time. All right, I'm gonna stop. It's super rad. It's super rad. Heartfelt, genuine thank you to everybody. You know, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm all over the place. I'm from, you know, DIY electronics to overlanding to camping to fishing, from the bait, from the boat, from the kayak. I mean, look at, just in case I'm going to a damn flooded lake and I'm bringing a fucking topwater walking bait. That's the deal. All right, hope y'all are doing well, staying rad. My name is Peter, My Chaotic Fishing. Let's freaking go. For y'all have never been down here, this is actually where the water goes if the lake were to go above full pool for the flood stage. So if that which I just showed you, like when the lake gets so high that it goes over the spillway, that's where it goes. And it's pretty rad. I say pretty rad. It's crazy. We are heading to do some more filming over on the Oklahoma side. I want to go check a bunch of that stuff out, but this is kind of on the way. So, you know, for me, I'm gonna go see what it looks like. Like I said, I find this shit interesting. So we're gonna drive up. From what I saw on the website, it's not flowing. Golly, look at all the, sorry, I missed that. There are so many freaking people down there. Look at that. Oh, the whole shoreline just littered with people. Ain't that something? You know, when they first started dumping, it wasn't that busy down here, and it takes a little while for all them fish to come up. That's crazy. The water's actually really down. Look at all that space right there. Like the last time we were here, you know, if you go back out and check out those other videos, you'll see maybe there's more people fishing because it's a little bit more safe, but
definitely, if you're not familiar with this stuff, please be safe around this moving water. I saw a report come out from the team of guys that, you know, had to go out and try to rescue. Unfortunately, they weren't successful. It was too late. They did recover a body, but you know, the reality of the situation is that river, it will win. It will win. It will overpower you. It doesn't matter how strong of a swimmer you are. It really doesn't. You can see how much lower the water is, how accessible it is now, you know, relative to what it was before. You can see a lot more people are taking advantage of the fishing opportunities which do exist here. Obviously, a lot of fish have moved up into the area. We've got a bit of wind. You know, storms have been passing through the area, so it's not the greatest time for filming. As y'all know, or maybe you don't know, but I live in Texas, so a little before and after. I mean, definitely go back, watch some of the other videos that I did when the lake was up much higher. It's gone down substantially. So we are nowhere near the levels that we were at the last time we were here. I don't know, you know, I don't know why people enjoyed the video that I did last time. I hope it wasn't doom and gloom. I don't really care to film those types of videos. I don't really care to produce that type of content, but I apologize for squirreling. The purpose of me mentioning that I live in Texas was to be the excuse as to why I'm stopping at these, you know, places on my way up, right? So, you know, the spillway tail race, you know, where Texoma spills out, you know, these ramps here. It's on my way to various parts of the lake. So just out of sheer convenience, I'm stopping here. I certainly don't want anybody, you know, watching this to feel like, oh, I ignored their area, anything like that. It's just, it's on my way. So we're gonna peep out one more spot, because the last time I was up here, I had some phenomenal drone footage of this area, and it'll be awesome to have a little bit of before and after. Hopefully you're along for the ride. My name is Peter. This is My Chaotic Fishing. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying rad. Let's freaking go. Already you can see just how much lower the water is here on Lake Texoma. This, one of the popular ramps back here, water used to be all the way up to the chain. Basically none of this was visible. None of those guardrails was visible. You definitely could not see the dock, couldn't see any of the informational signs. All that stuff was completely submerged. And I don't know, I had a conversation with a gentleman in the comments about these docks, and how I recall back in 2015 there were a number of issues with, I guess, them like floating off. And so basically they've got these posts that these docks are secured to. And my question was, did they put in new posts? Did they cap these docks? I'm not sure. Not sure what all was going on, but as you can see, they are all safe. Everything is just fine. And I apologize, I went much further last time, but right now, just with our stormy conditions, the high winds, everything, this is gonna be about the best I can do from here. I'll see if I can't drive out on that point. It looks like it may be open, but definitely breathing a sigh of relief for the lowered water level here on Texoma. How much you want to bet there's some bass back there? I guarantee it. Anybody watch my channel enjoy fishing? Maybe a little spinnerbait through some buckbrush. I don't know. Man, this ain't a fishing trip though. I didn't bring my fishing gear with me this time. I know, unbelievable. Because that right there all looks so prime. Just drop the kayak in and go for a quick dangle. Wish I could, but that is not the mission today. Our objective is capture the current water level here at Lake Texoma. We are in June of 25. You can see that water level used to be way up there, all the way up to the chain. So we'll go to the next stop See what it looks like. All right, real quick, this is incredible. If you're familiar with this area, I mean, you can see the water line all the way up to here. The road drops down, so this area previously, it was inaccessible, and this all completely underwater. You know, from this side you can see some of the cabling that's there. I don't have a whole lot of doubt in my mind that, you know, if this thing was, you know, much higher, you get a lot of those bridges that that become submerged, you know, inaccessible, and a lot of the ramps there to these big boathouses, they're just, it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy to think about, but that's the power of nature, and keep on keeping on. In case you weren't aware, by the way, Oklahoma has some absolutely beautiful stuff to check out. If you've never been up this way, do yourself a favor. It is, I mean, if you like the country, if you like outdoors, you know, if you like all that stuff, Oklahoma definitely should be on your list of places to visit. Stop after stop, man. We're covering some mileage, but here we are, Westburn's Run. This is managed by the Corps of Engineers, and you see it right there. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of a hike. You see, I don't know how great this is gonna show it, but if I zoom out a little bit, like, that's a ways to get down there. That's a little bit of a walk. Plus, I don't know if we're getting in trouble. So we're gonna keep going. I think I know some other spots we can check out. We're coming up to one of the bridges that crosses Lake Texoma up here near Johnson Creek. And even with the water only, I say only, but only 8 feet high, it's still something that, I mean, it directly affects everything that's going on up here. It is pretty crazy. The amount of water that this lake holds is, it blows my mind. So much flooded brush and everything up here. As you can see, crossing the lake here on 70, they've got it potentially shut down to one lane. I'm not sure. Do know that they had gates and stuff like that. I mean, you can see the water's right up there. And it looks like we may have stuff shut down to one lane. I'm not sure. I think somebody corrected me in the comments too. It's not Washita, it's Washita. And boy, let me tell you, it's muddy. It is muddy up here on the Oklahoma side. That looking like some West Texas chocolate milk, if you know what I mean. Looks like they're working on the embankment. All the stuff along the 70 crossing the bridge. Man, it shows the lake 8.5 feet above, but it wasn't that long ago. Lake was a lot higher. tell you. But, you know, they say follow the signs. That, I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work. Man, I've launched here a bunch. And, interesting. Very surprised the bridge we came over, that must have been underwater. That's crazy. What trip around Lake Texoma would be complete without making it all the way around to the, I'm gonna call it brand new. I mean, it's new, it's not brand new, but relatively brand new. The Willis Bridge, or 377, and you got the river that runs right through here from the east to the west. Might even have to stop down there at the ramp real quick. See if there's anybody that wants to chew before the sun goes down. I definitely do appreciate y'all. This, you know, this stuff is genuinely interesting to me, and your support is incredible. It does not go unnoticed. So, my name is Peter. We're getting back into Texas. Going on some adventures. Hopefully you're coming with me. Hit that subscribe button. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying rad. We're gonna hit up Juniper Point West for a quick dangle before the sun goes down. Make that drive back home. Hopefully we'll look forward to seeing y'all next time. Look at this ramp right here. Freaking high. Looks like we're gonna have another week of rain. You can see right there the freaking docks, all that just underwater. You can't even pull down. It's incredible. Y'all take care. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Peace. Well, there we go, back home. Time to get it. It was a fun trip around the lake. Thank y'all, I appreciate you.